Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know who it is, JJ. You know, we're back at it like an addict. No him rehab. If I wonder what I'm eating on, it's this big league chew right here. I haven't ate this stuff since I was a kid. I'm spit it out, bro. I'll be right back. Yeah, but we back on that big league chew, man. Brought back some memories of being a kid, man. You know, you used to. My grandpa chewing tobacco. And he was like, man, my grandpa was like one of the coolest people out there, man. And this was the closest thing to chewing tobacco. It looked. I'm honest, kind of ripped up. It looked just like the tobacco he chewed. I mean, not necessarily because it's bubble gum in his, but the pouch and everything. So you know, you sat down and grabbed one of these and sat next to him, and you know you enjoyed it. But get past that. But this video right here, it's just trying to let people know to be aware of people that's on like Facebook Marketplace. I mean, everybody's out here trying to do some scamming of some sort, and people are out here trying to scam people out their money some way or another. And what I'm seeing a lot of things is on Facebook. It's a lot of people that's posting like a lot of these fake posts, like fake card posts. Like I'm gonna have some in the thumbnail that I'm gonna probably put some at the middle of the video. Let me stop it right here, and then I'm gonna add some like right here so y'all can see like these fake posts later. They obviously fake posts. So as you see, then they're obviously fake posts. But I mean, people are desperate, and when people are like, you know, a lot of times that's how scams work. You know, people, you know, isn't, and then people think scam is you're only scamming poor people. No, people get scammed based on how like they're desperate, like you know, because even rich people get scammed. If y'all never heard of Bernie Madoff, Google him. Bernie Madoff, he scammed a lot of rich people. You know, some of the wealthiest of the wealthiest people. So it's not that you're getting scammed. It doesn't matter about how rich you are or nothing like that. Everybody can get, if you find the right person, they can get. But a lot of these pictures on here, there are obviously scams of people trying to sell these cars and stuff like that. Because people got these cars priced so cheap, and they're clean cars and they're priced super cheap. And most people gonna obviously know that they're fake. You know, the majority of people. But you know, if people don't be on Facebook and stuff like that, and you know, and think about it, people don't buy that many cars in their lifetime. Like, think about it. How many cars did the average person buy? Like, you know, if you're not buying all your cars used, but average person, you know, you bought all your cars new and stuff like that. You're not gonna buy that many cars in your lifetime unless you're just one of those people that always needs the newest and the latest and stuff like that. But if you because when I worked at Toyota, there was people that, you know, they probably bought 3 Toyotas in their lifetime. You know, that Toyota was the 90s, and then they bought a 2012 when I was 2013 or 13 or 14 when I was working at Toyota. So they had been there about it, and then that's probably like, and then a lot of people said, this is my last car that I'm ever going to buy. Like, that'd be their last car. Like, they keep it 20 years, you know, they kept this one 15, 20 years to keep the next one. So a lot of times people don't mind buying that many cars and stuff. And then everybody's always weary about buying stuff online, but a lot of times, you know, people be so desperate because, you know, these people got to get back and forth to work. They got to get their kids back and forth. So, you know, and then they finally started working, and then they get that amount of money, and now they're trying to I finally got that amount. I finally got a good amount of money saved up that I can buy a car. You know, and then so now they're looking at all these cars. You know, when people spend their money, obviously you want to have the nicest car, which you want to have a nice car. So when people got these nice cars up there and they're posted for like ridiculous cheap, and then the person that you're talking to, they're professionals at the scamming stuff, so they make it sound good, like, hey, yeah, just send me the money, because I know people personally that just got scammed like that way. Like people that told me like, hey, I hit the person up, they told me send half the money, they'll deliver the car, and they never delivered the car. Like, man, people, like, you have to just be, I want people to just be aware, like, and I try to report, like, if I'm on Facebook and I see like it's obviously a fake thing, I try to do my best to try to report it, just to try to clear up, like it's one thing you go buy the car and you go check it out and the car ain't no good. That's one thing, but at least like, okay, they bought the car and you made a decision. You got to at least make a decision, like if you wanted to buy the car and you have to drive off and leave with the car and the car was yours in your possession and stuff like that. But this is like obviously like because they're doing this scam and stuff, like people online, they're doing it with houses and stuff like that. And if you ain't got nobody there, if you just kind of just in desperate need, like say if you like a person with a house, like say if you just like, oh, I gotta be at this house in 3 days, and you see this one on here and they're saying, oh, well, you can move in today, or the deposit is only $500, and you're like, oh, well, let me hit this person up, and they're like, oh yeah, just send me the deposit and I can hold the house, and you're like, oh man, I'm so desperate trying to get everything together. Bam, they got them. Bam, they got them. That's just like the cars and stuff like that. People be like, oh man, I got the cars on there 2,000. Well, if you want to, and a person like, oh man, I've been looking at cars, and every other car they looking at has been sold and sold and sold, and every car on their list is sold. And now this person saying, oh yeah, just give me $1,000, I'll hold the car for you. And then you send them that 1,000, then you hit them up like, hey, okay, I got my ride and stuff. Now I can come get the car. Now they ghost you, never hearing from this person again. I just want people to be aware. I don't want people to get like taken advantage of, taking out their money and stuff like that, because now you can't get that money back, because a lot of times the people that got, sometimes they ain't got no bank account, so y'all sending this money through Cash App, and now you trying to fight with Cash App to get your money back and stuff like that. When they're in a banking institution, so so it's hard to get your money back, and you're getting scammed out your money. And I know people probably know people that got scammed and got like this, and I don't want people to get got like that. Like, and also like, and if you're watching this video, please share it to somebody, or just share it on you if you can. If not, it's okay, but just let people know, be aware. And then also people that, if you're looking at cars, just click on that person's profile, and it'll show you like with all the stuff they sold and stuff like that. And if they got the same car with the same pictures like posted multiple times, looking all the same, that's more than like it's a scam. If it's the same like post, and then a lot of times they don't, like, these people that be scamming don't even be having no description with the post. Or sometimes they be getting good. They be like, oh yeah, this car is good, runs and drives, and they have like 5-6 good photos of the car, and it still be like, car runs and drives good and all that stuff. Let me get out the way. I don't know if this person is waiting behind me, but yeah. But they got 5 or 6 photos and a good, and a good caption and stuff like that, and you thinking like, oh man, that's a good car, and let me go hurry up and hop on that one. Hopefully nobody ain't seen it, so let me go hop on it. And then bam, they tell you, oh well, send the money and we'll hold the car, or send the money, we'll deliver the car, or you just, or sometimes people just be so in desperate need of a car that they'll tell you they'll send the money. You don't even gotta ask the people to send the money. Because I done sold cars. I done had people want to buy cars like that. I'm like, nah, I don't want to hold no money, because when people thinking like, oh, I gotta get the car before, when they thinking like they gotta get the car before somebody else, so they don't want to lose the car, so they're like, oh, I'll send you the money. And I don't ever like to be in charge of no money, because for one, if you just send me some of the money and then you come by and come and look at the car and I find out you don't want it, then the person that was maybe coming to buy it, they don't want it. They was probably gonna buy it. Now they not. Now I can't hit them back up and like, yeah, the car is still for sale. Cause now it looks like, oh, well, so what? Well, why did the other person didn't want it? Now you just end up losing 2 sales. But yeah, you got people that'll send you the money like make sure it's legit and everything. First, do your best, man. Go. Like, I understand you don't want to waste your money or anything like that, but I mean, if you gotta go, I'd rather you go waste $50, $60 on a cab or Uber or something like that to go see if you can look at it, than you sending out $1,000, $2,000 and stuff like that and losing out on your money. Just buyer beware. You know, just be. That's all I want. I just want y'all buyers to beware, man. Just beware. You know, because people are gonna be praying. You know, because it's you know, the pandemic shook a lot of stuff up. You know, people out of jobs, so you know, or people that took out loans and stuff like that, and they got to pay this money back. And you know, how they gonna pay this money back is using your money to pay, using your money. So just like I said, be cautious out there. Just mainly just to help people and like just be aware of it, because it's not gonna stop. Because just like those scam likely numbers that call you every day, there are people that scam, and they're just gonna like with anything. People are gonna get it. People are gonna adapt, and they're gonna get better. Okay, if you're not liking this post, they're gonna adapt. They're gonna get better. You know, just like the scam likely numbers. Like they were first. Okay, they'll pop up on your phone and scam likely. Now they're popping up as verified numbers. Now they're getting you the answer. You know, even though they might not be getting them, but they're getting you like, oh well. And you know, them is probably people getting people. That's all I had to say, man. I just was seeing that all. It's crazy. Cause I'm just seeing like, and that's the thing. That's making cars sell a lot slower. And I be talking to these dealers, and they be wondering why that they like your car's not getting seen, because you have these people that's scamming that got the same car posted over and over 7 times. So you know. So now this one person got the car posted 7 times. This other person that's scamming got their car posted 5 times. This other person scamming got their car posted 4 times. This other person scamming got theirs posted 8 times. And now when you post your car, and now you wonder why your car is all the way flooded. Nobody ain't even seeing your car because it's flooded out because all these other people scamming. But that's all I got to say today. You know, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, you know, like this video, subscribe, stay cool. It's a cool 95 degrees today, so it's hot. And I don't have anything I got the Buick, but I can't take that to Wilson Thursday. This Nissan, I'm gonna try to drop it off to him tomorrow, so we can get that ready. So I'm gonna try to drop the Nissan off tomorrow, and just go bring all the parts to him, and call it a day. But yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.